took me a minute to get back on the mat again after that first video. The feedback was so positive, and everybody was so encouraging that the requests started to roll in, the list started to stack up, and then this thing became very real for me super quickly. And I think what's most important to me is like being confident and making sure that I feel really good about what I'm teaching other people and doing it in a way that is healthy and helpful for people. So it's taken me a minute to kind of get my bearings and get through a few of the classes. I've had a challenging couple of weeks at work, and so it's been difficult for me to like weave all of the things together, but I'm excited to be back and to share with you some of the things that I have been working on. I put together a simple routine today, something that just helped get the body moving. At first, get the blood flowing. Before I relax, I like to bring my heart rate up a little bit. Even if I'm not looking for a full body workout all of the time, I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges for me with most of the yoga classes that I have attempted to take. They often start in a position that's a relaxed position, which is a goal for sure, but not where I'm at when I get there. So I like to start with something that's a little bit more active, so something like a willow tree, just to get the body warmed up, you know, and get that flow going. Start to feel that prana rising up from the root all the way up through the legs and into the spine and across the back of the shoulders and up through the neck and through the crown of the head. You know, you can be gentle with this, just rock back and forth, just with your arms, you know, nice and easy. You can really get into it if you like, lifting the heels off the ground and really just kind of falling into the pose. I really love this move just to get my body moving. Appreciate you being here with me. Thanks for that. This is my second video, and it is the first 4K video that I've done. I just realized that that was an option. I got a ring light now. I'm filming in 4K and feeling pretty good. So, you know, now that we've got this willow tree rocking back and forth, we're gonna come to a little bit of an airplane here, back and forth, rock and bring ourselves up to a nice standing pose. Ground both feet underneath you, maybe about a hip's width apart. Spread the toes, wiggle them a little bit. I like to make sure that all 10 digits are working. You know, keep the knees bent, don't want to lock the knees up. Definitely want to feel that energy coming up through the back of the calves, into the knees. Want to stack the knees over the ankles, get your hips set, rock back just a little bit, keep that pelvic bowl tipped back, shoulders up, shoulders down, right, up and down, keep them spread out, hands out, mountain pose. We're gonna stay here for 2, maybe 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, root to rise. We're gonna reach all the way up on the inhale. Arms up, mountain pose. Feet grounding down, arms reaching up toward the sky. Maybe if you're feeling brave, we wiggle the fingers and reach up toward our hands. Keeping that belly tucked in. Shoulders wide. Release, hands to your hips. We're gonna move into a side bend. I like to just start by rocking the shoulders back and forth a little bit, up and then down, sliding my hands further and further down my leg each time. Just kind of warming up my side. We're gonna move into a side bend here. So just gently starting to warm things up. I'm gonna reach up my right hand as I reach down with my left. And again, I want to make sure that I'm keeping my posture straight, my spine straight, my neck straight, my head held high, my crown reaching up, grounding down through the floor. Make sure you can still feel those toes. Inhale and exhale, feeling that stretch in the side body. You see, I'm not looking for anything too radical. You know, if you feel you'd like to deepen it, deepen on the inhale, release on the exhale, and bring your arm down. We're going to switch to the left side. Reaching up with the left hand, inhale. Reaching down with the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as we deepen into the stretch. Exhale to return. Last one. And exhale. Arms down. Moving into the tree pose, Vrksasana. This is one of my favorite poses. It is a little bit of a balance pose. I heard from some people after the first video that I have good balance, which I appreciate. Thanks for that. I didn't realize how strong my balance was. So if you're not here today, that's okay. This has taken a lot of practice to get to this point, and you know, start where you're at and just try to enjoy. Feet hips width apart, start to rock a little bit back and forth. We're going to start off by looking to find a solid base in our right foot, toes planted firm, and then we're going to start to place the weight onto the right leg. I'm going to keep the knees and the hips stacked. We're going to start to just bring this left leg over onto our ankle, maybe just brace ourselves here, and that's okay. If that's where we're at today, that's totally cool. If you're feeling like you'd like to take it a little further, you can come up to your calf. And from here, as you see, rocking and rolling a little bit. I want to try to synchronize my breath in and out. If you would like to bring your leg all the way up to the thigh, that is cool. Feel free to do that. Just be mindful not to place pressure on your knee. From here, what you do with your hands is kind of up to you. I like to bring them in close to the chest into a modified Vrksasana Samastitihi pose of stillness combo. I like to feel my hands near my heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you're feeling brave, maybe we reach all the way up. Root to rise. Arms up. Look up. Spread the fingers. Back together and back out the same way that we entered the pose. Hands down to the chest. Inhale. Exhale to release. All the way back down to the floor. Wiggle it out a little. And then we're going to start to put that weight onto the left foot, bringing our right foot over to our ankle. And again, if this is where we want to stay today and this is what feels good, just get a little bit of a brace. Go ahead and hang out there. Bring your arms to your sides, bring your arms up overhead, or bring your hands together, feeling that right body and left body energy pressing together through each of the 10 fingers. Bring those together close at the heart. If you'd like, it's time to move up to the calf. And then on all the way up to the thigh. Careful not to put pressure on the knee. Again, this is what I like to do. Do whatever feels good for you. That includes take a break, relax. You know, if I call you into a position that doesn't feel good, feel free to move into the Warrior 4, otherwise known as the Child's Pose. For right now, I'm gonna breathe in and out. Ooh, lost my balance. Back at it again. Back into the pose. Back into stillness. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale to return. And all the way down. Same way that we came into the pose. Now that we've got our feet firmly planted, we're gonna move into a forward fold. I'm actually gonna turn a little sideways here. We're gonna go from the forward fold into a low lunge. So when you're ready, I like to start by reaching all the way up. Root to rise, arms up, gaze up, from the hip, bend forward, and drop into knees bent, forward fold. Hands can come to the floor, back of the calves, to the toes, all the way down. Keep those knees bent. You can bring your hands to your elbow. We're gonna stay here for 3 breaths. Release the neck, release the jaw, just relax. And enjoy the time that you've created for yourself on the mat today. Last inhale in, and exhale, hands down to the floor, right leg back, knee down into our low lunge. Now from here, we can come up, we can bring our hands to our hips, we can have our hands on the floor, we can hover a little here for 1, 2, 3. Want to keep that back straight, the neck long, gaze forward, knee back down, back up, hands to the hip, hands to the floor. Let's put the other leg back into a tabletop. Stretch our right leg out and step all the way up into our low lunge on the other side. When you're ready, hands come to the hips. That pelvic bowl turn, keep that left hip joint pointed forward. Maybe if you want, you can come up into a warrior pose. Bring the hands back down. Hands, legs back, feet back. Stretch it out into our plank. Knees down, chest down, feet to the floor, hands to the floor, lie down. I like to rest my forehead on the floor. Feel my third eye connect. The earth beneath me. Feeling my whole body supported by the floor. All 10 fingers and all 10 toes. Press up into a baby cobra. Head back down to the floor. All the way up into cobra. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to the floor. Inhale to press up into our downward facing dog. Back straight. Fingers spread wide, nice grip on the floor, pedal it out. Back straight, the neck long, just keep moving. Deep breath in and out, in and out, and then start to step your way back to the top of the mat. Into your forward fold. Halfway lift, back straight, neck straight. Release into your forward fold. Arms come to the elbows. Wiggle it out a little bit. Keep those knees bent. Deep breath in, out. Root to rise, starting to roll yourself up from the bottom. The last thing to roll up will be your head all the way from the bottom, each vertebrae as you stand, all the way up, 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 rolling the shoulders back, neck and head up, hands down, feet rooted into the ground, palms up. Mountain pose. Couple of breaths here to relax, decompress. When you're ready, arms up, all the way out by your sides, all the way up. Hands meet in the middle. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart. Feeling that energy transfer between the right and the left side body through the hands. Bringing those hands to your heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Samastitihi, pose of stillness. The light in me recognizes the light in you, and I appreciate the time you spent with me today. See you next time.